Wholeness. Greetings. Selamat pagi. That's good morning in Bahasa. How are you? You ready for a wonderful day? You are. Good. That's really, really good. My day was, the theme of it was acceptance. From the moment I opened my eyes, it was acceptance. That was the word of the day. And that was the energy of my day. And I'm like, okay, okay, okay. Then I was like, okay. Then I was like, okay. I was like, okay. But I just had to be in the spirit of okay. So you ready to have a wonderful day? I don't know if it's going to be acceptance on your end, but I'm willing to share and let you know how it played out in my day. Um, excuse me. If you are new here to my channel, my name is Shri, and I am someone who loves you deeply. I am the creator of the deliberate creator of Someday Became Today. And my YouTube channel is focused on having us look at what is that thing that we plan on doing, one day, but we never get it done, or we just make all the plans in the world, or we think about it incessantly, right? We just it just revolves around our minds like the most wonderful thought, but we don't bring it to fruition a lot of times. So someday became today, and it's the totality of your days became today, right? The number two. When you come together with that thought, that um, energy, where you finally say, I am going to do this. I am going to take this off the drawing board and make it real. So yeah, that's what we do here. Good Salamat Pagi, good morning, welcome. Thank you for joining. So my morning, woke up, always first thing I always say is thank you. Like, yeah, I get another chance to do it. That's the thought in my mind, right? So I get up, I say thank you, and I realized that I slept through my alarm. And I was like, oof, okay. I realized um, I had to take a phone call late at night. Like, well, it was like early in the morning, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, because sometimes, I have to be on um, East Coast or West Coast time in order to communicate with folks. So I make the sacrifice. So I had a brief conversation, took care of what I need to take care of, and you know, I fall back to sleep, but I fall back to sleep hard. Like I slept maybe 2.5 hours past my regular time. I was like, ooh, okay. So that means that what I had planned to do during that time couldn't get done right there. And if anybody knows me, I really appreciate my yoga practice. It just invigorates me, right? Like it gets my day going. I just feel amazing, and it releases the endorphins. I'm feeling like I could just take on the world after I jump over. Because what it is that when I go to yoga, it's like I jump over the hurdle of excuses, and I give myself discipline, because that's my challenge in my life, discipline. So I am really excited when I go to yoga, because I love to like discipline myself and then get the benefits of the balance in my body, the flexibility, the strength. I get to see. The other day I was in the mirror looking at my new abs. I was like, just having fun with my new body, and just happy about the newfound strength and flexibility. I was like, I love muscle memory. Yeah. Being able to do things and even try new things that I've never done before, and reigniting muscle memory to bring back those those bendy, stretchy things that we used to do as a child. And I also remember I was saying to myself the other day when I was in yoga, I said, in yoga class, I said to myself, you know, all yoga is us moving our bodies around in the ways that adults were like, would you stay still? It's like, bending and stretching and doing the bridge and kicking your leg up and hanging upside down and on the side and just having so much fun. I really appreciate yoga. So I was like, okay, gotta accept the fact that I'm not gonna make it to yoga class today. And so after that, I was like, okay, well, start the rest of your routine, which is prayer and meditation and hemi syncing. Hemi syncing is fantastic. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Good to see you here. Thank you for starting your morning with me. I'm so happy to see you here. Much love. Much love. So I go back and I'm like, okay, let me finish my routine, at least what I can of it. And then the thought in my mind is, oh, I must take care of um, my card. My card got stuck in the machine. Well, it sucked it up. But you know what I think is cool about the ATMs here? At least they give you the money and the receipt and take your card. They don't just leave you like, wah, 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 wah. Like, at least you got something for your trouble. But boy, oh boy, today is the first day after the holidays. So it's been pretty, everything is open back up, right? So, but I couldn't go get my card because I'm working on some other work, which requires my passport, and I'm not in possession of it in this moment. It's safely locked away. So I'm like, oh, acceptance. I was on I was on the phone, trying to see if there was anything else that I could present to, move the process forward so I can get my card back. Just wasn't happening. So it was just a morning of straight up acceptance. And then I was hoping that my new yoga mat was going to come today, and found out that's not coming for another few days. Again, acceptance. I said, okay, okay, what's the lesson here? And when I started to feel, or I started to really like lace it all together, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take it easy. I'm going to just, because I realized the detriment that non acceptance brings to the body. So, you know how your body feels like there's a rise in temperature, and then you feel like you want to control things. And it's like, come on, control is an illusion. You can sometimes barely control yourself, right? Right? You can barely control yourself sometimes. So I was like, okay, what do I need to, what tool do I have? What tool do I have? Like, felt like I was reaching in my junk drawer, right? And I'm feeling around in the dark, like, where's the rubber band? And you know what came out the junk drawer? The serenity prayer. I was like, oh, okay. God grant me the serenity to exchange the things I can, accept the things I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference. I was like, come on, junk drawer. Thank you. Thank you for giving me that. Like, I found the rubber band that was going to just, hold everything together because tell you, I was like, I wanted to win today, but it wasn't meant for me to move in that direction. And I was like, okay, I'm good with it. But once I remember that, and then I started to deeply breathe, and I was like, okay. And I started to repeat it over and over again. And then I attached it to some really deep and nourishing breathing, right? And it just anchored me right back into myself. And then it brought up the thought of, hey, lady, nothing is happening to you. Everything is happening for you. And then that was the next set of breathing that I did. And I was like, okay, okay. Nothing is happening to me. Everything is happening for me, right? Because this is a small thing. It really is. And you know, actually, what can you do? What can you do but just accept it? So, what things are you going to move into your day and accept? And have you looked at maybe something that happened yesterday that you might need to accept so that today is more fruitful, is more vibrant, is more peaceful? How about that? Right? What things are you going to bring into this beautiful day that are going to be laced with acceptance? Hmm? Are you accepting that um, maybe someone is not ready to change and you want them to change? Maybe you're accepting that today you're not at the top of your game, that you're just, you have this amount of energy for today. You don't have the energy that you might have had at another time. Can you accept that? And then just recognizing how that feels in the body. How good does it feel to move with a level of self acceptance? Like, yes, you may have obligations and um, yeah, obligations that people are expecting of you. But what are you expecting of yourself? And can you accept that maybe today, just maybe, your energy isn't where you know it is, or maybe you have to accept that someone else's energy isn't where it needs to be, right? Not where it needs to be, but where you would like it, right? Can you accept not being in control of something? How about that? How about just letting it be? Let it be. How about that? Can you just let whatever it is be? Can you do that for yourself? You know how much better you're going to feel? Because, you know, the nature of life ebbs and tides, ebbs and tides. It's just what it is, right? So, whatever you're having to accept in this moment doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have to continually accept it, right? It's just what it is in this moment. And can you be okay with it? Can you be okay with not pushing the issue, pushing yourself, pushing someone else? Can you rock out with divine timing? Can you do that instead of your timing? Can you accept that? Will you accept that? And how soon will you accept that? Will you accept it once, your back is up against the wall, or you're feeling dis-ease in your stomach? How about just taking the path of least resistance and just allowing things to unfold as they need to without your interjection and interference. What? How about sitting back for a second and just looking at whatever it is? Just look at it and accept it. Just breathe it in. And how about that beautiful serenity prayer, right? What a gift. You remember the footprints one? It was like two that I grew up with seeing in my mother's home. And it was the footprints prayer, and it was also the serenity prayer. I'm telling you, the tools that sometimes you have to just dig in your bag of tools, or look, or in my mind, it was the junk drawer. Where is that? Where is that? Just trying to find a solution to keep myself balanced and being in love with myself. Because I'll speak for myself, when I don't allow myself the gift of acceptance, I'm bringing in so much disharmony to my spirit. I'm bringing in so much um, um, self, like, how can I say self judgment? No, it's not what I want to say. It's more like dis-ease, just not feeling at ease. And, it's not what you want to do for yourself. You want to treat yourself like a newborn baby, right? Right? Love on yourself like that. So if acceptance helps to bring you to that, well, why the heck not? Right? Man, listen, just accepting this day as it comes and knowing that, it's all going to work out. And, even if I remember saying to myself, this is not the worst thing. Well, actually, there were two things that I was concerned about being abroad. And um, that was like one of them, having my cards fucked up in the machine. Like, that's on my list of like the two worst things that could happen. And look, it happened. And I found a way to cope with it. I found a way to harmonize with it through acceptance. What are you going to accept today? And acceptance doesn't make you a punk if you accept something from someone else too. Like if you accept a behavior, because that's not your behavior. It's not like you're taking it on in acceptance. You're accepting this is the person that is before you today. So maybe someone might be having things going on in their day that you are just not privy to. You're not aware of, right? Hey, what is this? This is ridiculous. I don't know. Someone sent me a message sending love to the Easter Bunny. It says, hello, just wanted to let you know that Santa told me that you may be on the naughty list this Christmas and get cold. Funny thing, I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm winning. I'm winning. You got heaps of time to turn it around. So good luck from the Easter Bunny. Okay, Easter Bunny. That's kind of cute. Thank you so much, Easter Bunny. But yeah, I I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine, and so will you, as you move into this day, and you pay attention to the things that, just really maybe pay attention to the things that require your acceptance. Right? How about that? How about that? Just being good to yourself, not raising your cortisol levels, not raising your blood pressure, but just being okay with what is. Pure and simple acceptance. And it's yours for the taking. It's not even something that you gotta, you got to look to someone else to give to you. This is a gift you can give to yourself, right? How about that? How about that? How about being so good to yourself and just preserving your mental wellness through acceptance? You don't have to push, you don't have to shove. You could that's and to me that's a great tool within itself, just to be like, okay, it's all right. It's not that it's only has to be as serious and as detrimental to you as you allow it to be, right? Just accept it. It's cool. It's all right. It's all right. It really is all right. It's already all right. Just breathe on it. Because I know these things that we have to accept can sometimes shorten our breath. And it's like, no, we're not going to give anything that measure of power over ourselves, right? How about it? How about some deep breathing? Being focusing on our breathing when we find ourselves challenged to accept things that we may not be ready to, or things we would be better off mentally, physically accepting, not raising our blood pressure, not having expectations on, on ourselves and other people, right? How about that? How about that? Let's give ourselves that. This is a new day. You have an opportunity to turn it all around. But the turning around is such a gentle um, maneuver. Acceptance is a gentle maneuver. Feel that, right? Just feel that. Just feel it. And what I'm thinking is, as you get ready to go out the door and start your new day, or if you're looking at this on a replay, maybe just take a moment to breathe with me and let's do a little meditation, okay? And I'm not going to let you go into your day without reminding you about my upcoming retreat in October of 2025. And things are coming together. So hopefully next week I will have not hopefully, I will have the form set up, the Google form, so that I can get some information from you and see where you are and your participation level. Yeah, yeah, and what you're thinking about and what and I also was thinking about putting together like a little slideshow of my vision for this wonderful retreat. So stay tuned. But anyway, let's just take this moment to just find our breath. Start out by inhaling a nice, deep, cleansing breath, breathing in, hold it, and exhale. And again, breathing in, hold it, and exhale. Fantastic. And again, breathing in, hold it, and exhale. Beautiful. And just continue to breathe, breathing deeper and deeper, deeper and more deeply. Hmm. Breathing in peace, gratitude, acceptance, and love. Beautiful. And on your next exhale, you're letting go of stress, disharmony, imbalance, control. And again, breathing in all your hopes and dreams and expected outcomes. And then exhaling any thought, deed, or emotion that does not serve you well. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. And as you continue to breathe, think about your level of acceptance as you move into this day. Accepting your energy levels, accepting others' shortcomings, accepting divine timing. Breathing deeper and deeper, deeper and more deeply. Smiling, smiling in the full knowing that everything is happening for you. Knowing that through your acceptance comes greater balance and mental clarity. Smiling, knowing that this level of acceptance is bringing you the desires of your heart and mind. Knowing that this acceptance is in alignment with divine timing. Beautiful. Breathing deeper and deeper, deeper and more deeply. Feeling your body become more anchored into the earth. Feeling more calm and relaxed. allowing each accepting breath to soften your divine vessel. Beautiful. And as you move into your day, knowing that you are loved, cared for, and protected. And the serenity that you feel is yours by divine right. Beautiful. Hmm. I thank you for being here, for showing up for yourself in this magnificent way, giving yourself this beautiful gift of acceptance, being so kind and loving to yourself and others through your acceptance, reminding yourself with deep breaths the serenity prayer, knowing that you can accept the things you can, knowing that you can accept, or knowing the difference between accepting the things you can't and the wisdom to know the difference. You're just that powerful. Have a beautiful day. I love you. Namaste. Take beautiful care of yourself. I love you.